labor is gonna get involved.
So this is what we got going on in this panel here. We are spliced in. This is coming from the inside panel, but they did not connect to this breaker here. They just ran that straight from inside. So we're gonna go take a look at the inside panel and see what's going on there, but we might have to do a triple splice on this 60 amp double pole to make this up to code. So what we're gonna do is they do have a breaker inside. It is a 60 amp double pole. We wanna reduce that to a 30 amp double pole, so we'll replace that. I'll get you the brand of the panel. I think it's Square D. But we're just gonna lengthen this electrical straight down. We're gonna eliminate that splice, come straight down. We're gonna mount it flush and nice to the side of the house, which is gonna run into the new disconnect right here. Then run the wire whip inside to the unit. Also, we're gonna re-insulate the suction line. This suction line is not even mounted to the house. So let's make sure all this is nice and mounted flush to the house. We're gonna eliminate this 3/4 inch PVC pipe. We're gonna do a condensate drain from the top. So we'll do a pump with the clear lining, run that down. It'll drain right to there. So we're gonna eliminate this, clean this insulation up too. Let's re-insulate it with silicone, make it look nice. We're gonna do a brand new pad, 36 by 36 inch. We're gonna be doing a 16 SEER 2.5 ton carrier. Make sure we got plenty of clearance away from the side of the house here, so this thing can breathe very well. Okay, so guys, we have one 14 by 14 inch grill right here. This is gonna be the return plenum that I showed you in the video up in the attic. We want to shorten this because there's a whole bunch of different turns and kinks. So let's shorten that, and this one's gonna go into the side of that new return plenum that we put on. Then I'm gonna show you the other one that we're gonna tie into on the other side. Then we're gonna be adding a third return to this house. Now this is the electrical panel that we have here. So this is going to be a Square D, so I'll order a double pole 30 amp breaker for this Square D panel, and we're just gonna replace that 60. Okay, so this is the second cold air return that we have. This is not connected to anything upstairs, it's wide open. So what I'd like to do is run a new 12 inch flex from the bottom of this up here. Let's connect that to the side, or actually right into the bottom of that new return plenum that we're gonna be installing. And then I'd like to add another cold air return right in this location, right up here. So you can do it more towards the center over here, 14 by 14 inch grill. Let's run a 12 inch return duct to the very back side of that return plenum. Then make sure that we seal up all those supply vents. If they're in rough shape, we're gonna replace those. And let's make sure to seal them up because they're getting a whole bunch of dust and everything inside this house. This is the current thermostat that we have. We're gonna be upgrading this to the T4 thermostat. Hey guys, we're out here at Cameron Mullen's house in Kearns. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. It's not gonna be the funnest job, but these guys have had issue after issue. We're gonna fix this right the first time, do a fantastic job for them. They're gonna be super satisfied. So we've got a light up here and a platform. What we've got to do is there's only one cold air return that is all sorts of kinked coming from back over on that side. So what I want to do is just shorten this. Let's get a straight shot into this furnace. This is hard pipe right into the bottom of the cabinet. So we are going to be moving this furnace over to the left and transitioning this coil obviously over to the left a good 2 feet. We're going to put a return plenum on the back of this, on the bottom of this furnace here. So I want to put one cold air return coming in into the side of the return plenum here. We've got a cold air return that's over here, but it's not connected to anything. So we're going to take your 12 inch pipe, flex pipe over here. We're going to connect that into the back side of this return. And then we're going to add a cold air return 14 by 14 over in this living room area that will connect on the side of the return. So we're going to be having 3 returns. This has got to be inside of a platform, inside of a drip pan. So we're going to do a wet switch as well. We're going to bring all the gas lines to code, flex, shut off, and sediment trap. I want you guys to reconnect, obviously, all the heat runs. We're probably going to be doing just a new plenum on the top that we can cut those into as well. So we're going to do a condensate pump from the coil pumping to the outside. We're going to eliminate this 3/4 inch PVC. It looks like crap on the exterior of the house. So we're going to remove that and just do a condensate pump with the line down there. We're going to be doing the 2-stage variable with a 16 SEER horizontal coil. So let's mount all this to the floor joists. You're going to be bringing all this stuff in from this far side over here. I apologize, there's not a whole lot of room to work up here. We're gonna schedule this early in the morning so that's not freaking, you know, super hot. Make it as comfortable for you guys as possible. But let's just make sure we reconnect these supply lines really good. Everything is just, everything is cut corners on this job. Horrible. Let's do a fantastic job. Let's blow their mind with this install. And I appreciate everything you guys do. You guys are freaking awesome.